So good morning and thanks a million for joining me on the mat this morning. So this is day 2 of our 12 days of yoga Christmas. Thanks a million for those who got up yesterday. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you were up anyhow with family and that, but it was lovely to see a few faces on the mat, and Merry Christmas to the rest of you. After Christmas Day, kind of even in the run up and even after, if there's a few goodies left in the house, we can feel a little bit bloated or a little bit low energy. So I'm going to do quite a little twisty session this morning. Our yogic twists really have kind of cleansed the system. They have kind of squeeze out all the bad energy or the bad toxins in the body. And also, if you do have kind of indigestion from the big dinner yesterday, it's a lovely way of just creating space between the organs in the abdominal cavities, very much the digestive organs. I'm not going to talk too much this morning, conscious we only have 15 minutes. So if you want to come to an easy cross-legged seat, again, if easy cross-legged isn't easy, feel free to sit back on your heels with the knees together or take any other comfortable variation, just so we can open our practice together. We're going to sit nice and tall, nice and strong. And again, just notice where you're sitting in that spine. So I want you to gently press the chest forward, draw the shoulders back, and see if we can sit a little bit taller. So we're thinking about creating space between every single last vertebrae along the spine. It's almost like there's a piece of string attached to the crown of your head. So we're going to open the palms. And when you're ready, we'll inhale the arms out, reaching up. Interlock fingers, press palms to the ceiling, and then exhale, press the palms forward and really stretch between the shoulder blades. And we'll do that 2 more times. Nice big stretch as we inhale, take the gaze up, interlock fingers, and then exhale, press the palms forward and release. So we'll do 1 more here. Again, draw those arms right back in line with the ears, really engaging those shoulder muscles. And then exhale, release. Lovely. From here, we're going to extend both legs out in front and just maybe remove the flesh a little bit off the sit bones so you can feel nice and grounded here. We're drawing the toes toward the knees, and again, notice if we've collapsed into the spine. So keep trying to press that chest forward. You'll actually feel a nice little stretch into the lower back and hamstrings, even just by that slight press. We're going to hug the right knee in, just until the right foot's in line with the left knee, and then we're going to shift the hips forward to meet the heel. So hopefully maintaining that nice strength and length. We're going to cross the right leg over left, extend the left arm out, and then wrap it around the right leg and really hug that leg into the body. Feel a nice little stretch into that right glute. If we want to go a little bit deeper, so if the foot's extended out there, we're drawing the toe toward the face. If we want to go deeper, we're going to bend the left knee. Tuck the heel nice and close to the sit bone, but just make sure that right sit bone is still grounded. We're going to inhale, right arm up. And as we exhale, gently twist to the right. We're going to place the heel of the right hand nice and close to the lower back. As we inhale, pressing that right hand into the ground, see if we can sit a little bit taller. And as we exhale, we're going to twist from the lower spine, through the rib cage, into the chest, and take a little look over that right shoulder. So we do 2 nice big belly breaths here. So as you really draw the breath in through the nose, deep down into the belly. And then as you exhale through the nose, see if you can squeeze out all that stale air and energy from the body. 1 more breath here. Again, try to get the chest almost parallel to the right side of the room. So really draw that right shoulder back. And then slowly inhale back to center. Small little micro twist to the left, just to release. And then back to center again. If the foot's tucked in, we're going to tuck it out. We're going to hug the right knee in. Give a nice little squeeze into the body. Actually, you might release into the hips here a little bit while we're here. We're going to place that right foot into the left hand, right knee into the right hand. Draw the toe toward the knee to keep that lower leg active. And then gently, we're going to rock into that right hip. So nice and easy. And again, we're not forcing the movement. Those hands are just there to guide. We might bring the shin a little bit higher if we want to go a little bit deeper. But again, notice if we started to collapse. So try to maintain that lovely length and strength in the spine. Meeting back and center, we're going to place the sole of the foot to the inner leg. So it could be the thigh, it could be the calf. Again, adjust the sit bones if you need. We're going to place the right hand behind us, fingertips point back, and then inhale the left arm up. As we exhale, we're going to press the hips toward the ceiling. As we press the right knee, right hand, left foot into the ground, I want you to reach really actively back through those left fingertips. Press the hips a little bit higher. See if we can really switch those tummy muscles on. So almost imagine like somebody's about to drop something on your belly. Stretching through the fingertips, really pressing that right arm into the ground. Lift the hips for one more breath. Feel that lovely space across the front of the body. And then exhale, release back to seat. Lovely. We're going to extend that right foot out. Same deal on the other side. So we're going to adjust the sit bones if we need. We're going to hug the left knee in just until the foot's in line with the right knee. And then gently shift those hips forward to meet it. So again, hugging that leg in. So really feel that lovely core connection here. We're going to cross the left leg over the right. Extend the right arm out and then wrap it around the left leg and really hug it into the body. Feel that release in the left hip. Again, you can keep that foot extended out there, drawing the toe toward the knee. If you want to go a little bit deeper, we can bend that right knee and tuck that heel nice and close to the sit bone, but just make sure we feel nice and grounded here. Inhale, left arm up. And as we exhale, gently twist to the left as we rest the left heel of the hand nice and close to that lower back. And we can use that connection to press into the ground and allow ourselves to sit a little bit taller as we inhale. And as we exhale, twisting from the lower back through the rib cage into the chest, take a little look over the left shoulder. So we're inhaling, lengthening, creating space in the spine, really draw the belly in. And as we exhale, see if we can twist and release into that space. All the time feeling that lovely release into the left hip. Work with the breath. So try not to restrict that breath to the chest. We want to work the full length of the spine, mobilizing the rib cage, getting into the diaphragm. So use the breath. One more. See if we can get a little bit more twist on that release. And then slowly inhale back to center, small little micro twist to the right, just release. And then back to center again. We're going to extend that right foot out. If it's not there already, hug the left knee in, give it a nice little squeeze. And we're going to rest that left foot in the right hand. Drawing the toes toward the knee, we're going to place the left knee into the left hand. Again, if you can, bring the shin a little bit higher, but not if you're collapsing into the spine. So try to maintain that lovely length. And we're going to gently rock into that left hip. Again, this can be done with the right knee bent as well if you feel a little bit unstable. And again, we're just looking for a nice, easy range here. So not forcing the movement, just wakening up those hips. So again, if we've been holding a little bit of tension or anxiety, or if we've been doing a lot of sitting, or maybe even a lot of exercise, so it goes in all directions, we might have a little bit of tightness in those hips. So this is just a nice way of gently mobilizing into those joints, creating a little bit of space to work with. Lovely. We're going to meet back at center. We're going to place that left foot to the inner leg. And again, to get nice and comfortable here, we're going to place the left hand behind us, fingertips point back. Inhale the right arm up. And as we exhale, press the hips toward the ceiling. As we reach back through those right fingertips, press the right foot, left knee, left hand firmly into the ground. Lift the hips a little bit higher. Again, really try to turn those tummy muscles on so we're not dumping into that lower back. Reach, maybe take the gaze back toward the fingertips if you want to challenge the balance for one more breath. And then slowly inhale back to seat. Lovely. Crisscrossing at the ankles, we're going to turn to the front of the mat if we're on a mat, and then we're going to come on to all fours. Again, still working into our spinal releases here. In our tabletop, shoulders over elbows over wrists, elbow creases face forward, knees are about hip width distance apart and hips are over knees. We're going to bring the left hand to the center of the mat, flip the right palm to face us, and then inhale the right arm up toward the ceiling, opening the heart nice and wide, maybe take the gaze up. And as we exhale, we're going to tread the right arm underneath the left and really reach those fingertips toward the left. Inhale, right arm up and open the heart, really engage in those shoulder muscles. And then exhale, tread the right arm underneath the left as we reach all the way to the left. One more breath here. Exhale it through. And this time we're going to inhale the right arm up and open. And as we exhale, just release that right hand down to meet left. Same thing on the other side, just keeping it nice and active this morning. Right hand to the center or toward the center. Left palm flips to face us. We're going to inhale the left arm up and open the heart. You can just notice how that feels compared to the other side. As we exhale, thread the left underneath the right as we reach those fingertips to the right. Inhale, left arm up and open the heart. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right and reach as far as we can. Last one. And exhale, release. Last one up. And this time as we exhale, just placing that left hand down beside the right, coming back into our tabletop. We're going to bring the hands a little bit further forward of the body. Tuck both toes under, knees are a little bit wider than hip width distance apart here. We're going to press the ground away, sit back toward the heels, rest the head between the arms and just get a nice little stretch into the body here. Really pressing the chest toward the ground, activating those shoulders. When you're ready, we're going to press the hands into the ground, lift the knees off the ground gently, press the hips toward the ceiling and allow those heels drop down toward the ground, coming into our downward dog. So we're pressing the ground away, we're drawing the chest toward the mat, we're lifting the hips and we're dropping those heels down. We're going to look forward between the hands and slowly walk our way to the front of the mat, coming into a nice relaxed forward fold here. So just let everything relax, head, neck, arms, shoulders, belly rest on the legs, gentle bend to the knees, maybe give the head a little shake to remind it to relax. And when you're ready, we're going to gently tuck the chin in and slowly roll our way all the way up to stand. Head comes up last. We're going to do one last little mini flow to finish. So when you're ready, take your time, come into the front of the mat, feet nicely grounded, hands to heart. Take a moment, catch your breath, and then inhale the arms out, reaching up, palms together. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, gaze forward, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Stepping right foot back to lunge, we're going to drop the right knee down. Left knee is stacked over the ankle. Right hand comes to the mat. We're going to inhale the left arm up toward the ceiling, opening the heart. Bend the left elbow, bring the back of the hand to rest at the lower back. Use that connection to peel the heart open a little bit more as we take the gaze up for 3, for 2, and 1. Left hand comes back to the mat. We're going to inhale both arms out, reaching up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Interlock fingers, place them just above the left knee. We're going to inhale, press the hands into the leg as we draw those shoulders back. And as we exhale, sink the hips. Framing the left foot with both hands, we're going to come off the right knee. Step the left foot back to meet right into our plank. We're not going to hang out for too long. We're going to inhale here and then exhale, knees, chest, chin to the ground, elbows in. Roll the heart forward, untuck the toes. Press the feet into the ground, draw the shoulders back. And as we exhale, we're going to press the ground away, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward dog. Take a couple of breaths here, re-engage. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale the right leg up, looking forward. Step the right foot into lunge in as many steps as you need. Nice and controlled. Left foot to meet it. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rolling up to center. Hands extended up. Last side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gaze forward, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Stepping left foot back to lunge, dropping left knee down. Left hand stays grounded. We're going to inhale the right arm up toward the ceiling, opening the heart nice and wide, maybe take the gaze up. Bend the right elbow, bring the back of the hand to rest at the lower back. Use the connection to peel the heart open a little bit more for 3, for 2, and 1. Right hand comes back to meet left. We're going to inhale both arms out, reaching up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Interlock fingers, place them just above the right knee. We're going to inhale, draw the shoulders back, really tuck that belly button in. And as we exhale, release the hip. Framing that right foot with both hands, coming off the left knee. We're going to step the right foot back to meet left. Inhale here in plank. And then exhale, knees, chest, chin to the ground. Elbows tucked in, roll the heart forward, untuck the toes. Press the feet into the ground, draw the shoulders back. And then exhale, tuck the toes, press the ground away.
downward dog. We're just going to walk it out here for our last pose. Nice and easy, pressing the ground away, drawing those heels down, getting a nice little stretch into the backs of the legs without forcing it. So particularly first thing in the morning, just easing into the body. Relax the head, relax the neck. Maybe bring a little swagger as you walk it out in your downward dog. So rock the hips side to side. Maybe look underneath opposite armpits, getting a nice little stretch into the side waist. So again, not getting too caught up with what the pose looks like, so what it feels like. And then we're going to come to stillness, gently release down onto the knees, bringing the toes together. We're going to sit back toward the heels and just make a little pillow by putting one hand or one fist on top of the other. Rest the forehead here. Take a couple of moments, maybe shift the hips a little bit side to side to release any little bit of tension we've left in there, or maybe rock the head side to side just to release the upper back and neck. Allow the breath calm, allow the mind calm, and gently come to stillness. And just feel a little bit more grounded. Coming back to where you are on the mat, even if it is just for a couple of moments, just be in the moment. And when you're ready, we're going to gently press the hands into the ground, tuck the chin into the chest, slowly walk the hands back toward the knees as we come to sit back up onto the heels. And we can finish here in seat. We can come back to easy cross-legged or come into any seated variation that feels better for you this morning. And we're going to finish like we started with 3 nice active closing breaths. So again, sit nice and tall, nice and strong, hopefully feeling a wee bit more space. We're going to open the palms. And when you're ready, we'll inhale the arms out, reaching up. Interlock fingers, press palms to ceiling. As we exhale, press the palms forward, sigh the breath out, release and let it go. We'll do that 2 more times. Nice big stretch as we inhale. And then exhale, release. Last one. And then gently bring the hands to heart, press the palms together, close down the eyes, and just thank yourselves for creating a wee bit of space in the morning to come to the mat, to look after yourselves, to create some great energy, and hopefully take that energy with you into the rest of the day. And thank you for sharing your practice today. Namaste.